And welcome into another edition of Dashtown, a podcast about the businesses built by and for the people of Fuquay-Varina. And with me today, I have Josh Smith. He is owner-operator of J&Skustoms&Collisions. Josh, welcome in.
Hey, good to see you, Peter.
Good to have you. Thank you very much. So I've seen your work on Facebook. Buddy, it looks like you do some incredible work. The detail is really amazing. I haven't seen anything riding around town, though. So are you doing these, I mean, it seems like kind of hot rod type of custom detail work, low riders on bikes. I've seen all kinds of stuff out of your shop. You have anybody driving around here locally helping you promote that?
No, I've actually got a vehicle that I bought, I don't know, probably 2 years ago now, that I've gone into the paint twice on it. The first time I didn't think it was quite there. Now we've got it about dialed in to where I want to get it out there and ride around and take the kids to get ice cream in it and, just kind of show it off. But hopefully that'll be in the near future. A lot of my work's out of town. I have people come in and we do some stuff and it goes back out. It's never seen here in town.
Well, I do think, I mean, these are show-off pieces. They are They are definitely kind of one of a kind, custom detail. And the detail of what I have seen is really impeccable. It's amazing. Again, good work there at J&S Customs and Collision. Where are you located? And just introduce yourself and your business, if you would.
Okay. We're located on Spence Mill Road. We're actually right outside the town limits of Fuquay. My wife's father has a farm out here. And it's in like the Harnett County part, right outside the line. So we moved here probably about 10 years ago. And then we ended up building a shop here on the farm to stay at home with the kids and just kind of be more home based with the family. We're probably 5 minutes, not even from the actual town limits of Fuquay.
Are you local? I mean, are you from here originally?
Yes, born and raised in Fuquay, been here all my life.
Okay, it's rare. You find a native.
Yeah. Right now, going from growing up in the late 90s and early 2000s to 2020, it's crazy. It's completely different.
Yeah, town has grown a lot, and of course, maybe from time to time we don't appreciate that as we're trying to get somewhere in town and going through all this traffic. But as a business owner, hopefully you've benefited from the influx of population and the growth.
Definitely, yeah, definitely get more phone calls. You've seen my stuff that I do that's custom. We also do collision repair. Because you kind of have to. That's where I hate to say pay the bills.
That's got to be your bread and butter.
Exactly. Not everybody wants a custom paint job, or needs a custom paint job, but you always have to have your car fixed. So we kind of do both of them. I like personally the custom side of it more. Gives me more creativity. Lets me really have fun and do what I do. But I'm not against fixing the front end of a Honda either. So with the build up of Fuquay and how it's grown, you definitely get more phone calls.
Well, how'd you get into this?
Man, that's a long story. So when I was probably about 15 years old, my dad had a car that was custom painted by a guy up in Canada named Ivan. Absolutely insane paint job. The guy is amazing mural artist when it comes to paint jobs. Something had happened to the car. My dad said, go out there and strip it with a razor blade. So 15 years old, I'm in the garage stripping this beautiful paint job with a razor blade. And that project kind of dead ended. Life, family, my dad had to work. He had to support my mom, me, my brother. So if you fast forward a couple of years, I always enjoyed the paint. When the mini trucking scene came out back in the late 90s, that just really blew my mind. The crazy colors, the graphics, it was something that drew attention and was loud. So I had a buddy that went to school for paint and body work. And he more liked doing the body work. I was more interested in the paint. So he kind of taught me a little bit in some of the foundation of how to paint. And over the years, I just continued trying to learn it. And the kind of joke with me is, you look at my stuff I did back in the late 90s, early 2000s, it was horrible. It was absolutely a disaster, but that taught me what to do and what not to do. I ended up getting out of it for a long time. So there's probably about an 8 to 10 year gap where I didn't think I could do it. I was told I couldn't do it. I went into a different profession and then just kind of got drawn back into it and started doing some side work here and there. And it just kind of evolved back to where I was doing it full time.
So you mentioned, the collision repair, probably the main bread and butter, and where you really earn your living there. But
Right.
I have to imagine that the detail work, the customs, the graphics, that's kind of your love that has kept you in this business.
Absolutely. Something that's different. As a custom painter, I like color. You ride through Fuquay, and you see the same colors on the road, whether it be grays or blacks or whites. And every now and then you'll see like a factory blue or a really nice red that catches your eye, you know. So I always say the world needs more color. You need something that stands out. Um, and that's what keeps me drawn in, is to do something different that when you ride down the road, it's like, man, that's gorgeous.
What have been your biggest challenges in business, growing your business, letting people know about your business, or in running the business itself?
Probably all of the above. I'm a painter. I'm not a promoter. I've been told that plenty of times. I stay in the paint booth. That's my happy place, is when I can get in there and be creative and do what I do. Um, we're working on ways to advertise. I've never really pushed it out there a whole lot because I'm always so focused inside the paint booth. We've recently had my wife leave her job and she stays in the office now, and that's part of what she's working at doing, is getting us out there. We have been out and done some events, with a great feedback, but there always needs to be more. That's probably been my biggest challenge, is just getting it out there.
So it's a family business now.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. My kids come in here. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. They're still young, but, we try to keep it a family thing, and we can spend time together, and we can show hard work does pay off.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations on that. Is a level of success when you can bring the family in and really survive and maintain off of a family-run business. That is a pretty high level of success in business. And I think you are not unlike most business owners in that you appreciate and are good at your craft, but the actual process of running a business and all that goes into it is, in fact, the difficult part of being in business for yourself. So not alone there. How about during this COVID-19 quarantine and shutdown? How has that impacted and affected your business?
It's almost stopped us dead in our tracks. The phone stopped ringing. We were so busy, probably through Thanksgiving to right up to this COVID. I couldn't keep up. I mean, I was working 7 days a week just trying to make deadlines and help people get their cars back. And then it was like a light switch went off. We're having problems getting parts on the collision side. GM, Ford, all them shut their plants down to help do the masks or the ventilators or whatever they were trying to do to help. And there's parts we've been waiting on for 8 weeks that we just can't get, and we can't fix the cars. So it's been really difficult to maintain the business and to continue to work when there really is no work.
Yep. Well, if anybody's got some detail work, some custom work, definitely go see Josh Smith there, J&S Customs and Collision. And Josh, I also have to note just what I have seen as more people have gotten back out on the roads. It seems like a lot of people have forgotten how to drive. So you might pick up and get busier there as well.
Last couple of days where it looks like we'll have a little bit coming in. But the biggest thing I want to focus on is custom. I love, that if I could do that full time, and not have to do the collision side of it, I absolutely would. I mean, there's more things that we do just besides cars and motorcycles. We can do instruments, guitars, drum sets, signs, even for local businesses. If they want a custom sign or even artwork hanging inside their shop or their restaurant, we can paint about anything.
Wonderful. I hadn't even thought of a few of those ideas. So absolutely great that you mentioned that. If somebody is interested, wants to see the artwork, which again, by the way, incredible. I encourage you, even if you don't have a car sitting in the garage that you're thinking about doing some custom, but just to get some idea of the work that this man and his team can do, where can they check that out, where they can find out more information, Josh?
So the biggest thing is we have a Facebook page, JS Customs and Collision NC. A lot of the stuff I post is on my personal page. Like I said, the wife's coming back in office, so she's starting to do more of the posting because I just don't think about it or I don't have time. We do have an Instagram account. The website, we do have one, and it's actually under construction, being redone at the moment, but it's www.JScustoms-collision.com. Or they can reach me personally on my cell phone, which is actually the business number, 919-244-6742, and they'll talk to me directly.
All right, wonderful. Josh Smith, JS Customs and Collisions. And Josh, what has it meant for you to be able to run a business, to open up this business right here in the community that you are from in Fuquay-Varina, and be a part of the community? And how has the community helped to support and promote your business?
I know a lot of people in Fuquay. Like I said, I've lived here my whole life. You know, we have lifelong friends. The biggest advantage is we're home. We're not somewhere else. We're not in unfamiliar places. You know, this is home. No matter how much it grows, you know, it's still home. So just to be able to be here and give back. And there's a lot of stuff that we want to do that we've not even begun to tip the bucket in to help the community and do events in Fuquay. You know, maybe throw a car show or event where the kids can come out and get them interested in working with their hands and having fun. That's really the biggest thing.
Yeah, well, I think even though Fuquay-Varina is growing rapidly, we have still maintained kind of that supportive small town feel where people know each other, we support local businesses. So I do, again, encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, if you've got any interest in custom detail, car, automobile, motorcycle, or even instruments, artwork, signs, any kind of artwork, go check out the work that Josh Smith does. Facebook page, a great place to do that. JS Customs and Collisions, Josh Smith's personal page. You can find him here in Fuquay. Or again, Josh, if they want to give you a call and find out more, what was that number again?
It is 919-244-6742.
All right, wonderful. Well, I do hope to see you soon after all this is over and we can once again shake hands and meet with people face to face. Come out and do an edition of Dashtown, either there at your shop or here at our place. So thanks for joining me. I know, you know, this is about the most personal face to face that I've gotten just doing these series of podcasts over the last month, but I appreciate seeing you and talking with you here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, JS Customs with a K and Collision. Go check them out on Facebook, folks. Do amazing work. And once again, appreciate Josh Smith joining me on today's program.
Yes, sir. Thank you.